heart arousal. The arousal of the heart, the arousal of the divine heart in us, as that we commune with, that we belong to, that we come from, that we wish actually to understand, even though in communion, in deep communion, there is no need to understand it. We understand that the understanding will come. So this is heart arousal. Laying hold of deeper, profounder communion with each other. Communion with God or Source, whatever word you like to use, with and from your original soul light, your own brilliance. Knowing the brilliance of those within this communication, this communication of love, of consciousness, of awareness knowing itself, of possibility, where we're learning to reach as awareness itself into the profundity from which we have never left, and bring that reach into our communion and communication with all beings, with everyone that we meet, and in a way that we conduct, like an orchestra, our lives. This is what these few days together have been arousing in our heart. And of course, we've seen that as we arouse the heart, we also arouse the patterns. The patterned idea that we've ever been separate from what or whom? From God, from Source. How could we ever be separate from that, apart from a thought of separation, of other, instead of communion with that, communion as awareness, aware of itself, saying with honesty to the knowingness of what it knows to be true in each and every moment. Big work, not little work. So I'm saying that within all this there's deeper levels that are aroused within the body. Some mistake that for sexual arousal, but it's the arousal of the heart to have form of its pure awareness as that is Source, to form or formulate in an instant the purity of true form, immediate and direct, as an immediate expression and doorway to the profound. Of what love really is, of the real you, of the real us. So, communion, although it seems to be still likened very much to religion, although that's the story I get when I'm speaking to people, communion is actually communication. It's actually the ability as awareness to link the body-mind and the consciousness that's creating that body-mind with profundity. To communicate that profundity as one's communion and communication with all beings in the work of love, in the universal work of self-creativity expressing one's divinity. Knowing and seeing that is the case already, but awakening to the truth of that.